gonna need a ride to Walter Clark's racket tonight?
No, Chrissy's picking me up.
Oh, she's coming?
Yeah.
Oh, good. I was hoping to meet her.
Well, tonight's the night. Hey, you want to ride with us?
Actually, I might bring a date.
You have a boyfriend?
Just the guy I've been seeing.
Yeah. Is it serious?
No. We just been hanging out. I mean, you know, he could be a good guy. He's all right. We just been dating.
So when's the wedding?
Shut up.
Be away on the sidewalk in front of 3110 Norfolk. Went out the window. Selway and Russo will meet you there.
Stuff up. Yeah, okay. One bar, Brent, go ahead. We'll be up in a few. Good. Hey, DOA's a white male. He lives right here in front of you, Jim. Looks like he came through his living room window. The neighbors ID him as a Sam Burglass, 23.
Sam Burglass? Is he blonde, about 5'8", real skinny?
Yeah, he's normal weight.
How do you know?
From a case a couple years ago.
What kind of case?
Said he was molested as a teenager. Wanted to press charges. Anyone see him come out the window?
No, what we got so far is a delivery guy who says he heard him hit the ground.
Russo's in the apartment?
Yeah, 7th floor.
All right, come on, let's get up there.
You say skinny, you mean like drug problem?
Well, he'd stopped using, but yeah.
What happened with the case?
Got thrown out, not enough evidence. How bad was the scuffle in here?
Tables tipped over, bookcase behind you's all crashed into, lamps broken. Bad.
Any sign of robbery?
There's a wallet here with $200 in cash.
Watch on the desk sitting right on top of a checkbook full of checks.
There's blood streaks on the floor near to where he went out the window. And there's streaks of blood on the frame.
Like someone wrenched him off to throw him out?
Could be.
Hey, we got an unsent letter to a Jill Burglass.
That's his mother.
The address is Delancey, like 6 blocks from here. Dated 2 days ago. Says, "Dear Mom, another beautiful day." And then something about them having lunch at Union Square.
I know her. We'll bring it to her and make notification. And in the meantime, we should get a line on a Warren Doyle.
Who's this?
He was a DOA's old swim coach. And the guy who molested him.
Anything pointed to him?
Yeah, I'm pointing it to him. Marty, I knew this kid.
Okay.
I complain how no one writes letters anymore. And so he'd send me one occasionally. It's a recounting of his day last week.
Do you know anyone who'd want to hurt him?
Who do you think?
Warren Doyle.
If my son was murdered, he's the only person who could have done it.
Was Sam still in contact with Doyle?
He called Doyle and write him. Sam was looking for closure.
Did they ever meet face to face?
I don't know. I do know that Doyle was denying what he'd done, and Sam kept after him. And at least once Doyle threatened to kill Sam if he didn't leave him alone.
Sam said that, those words?
Yes, Doyle threatened to kill him.
Why didn't Sam contact the police?
He went to the police once before about this monster. And what happened? You were there. You remember. I need to stop this now.
Sure. Is there someone that can come and stay with you?
My sister. Just for now, I'd like to be alone.
We should go.
I'm very sorry, Joe.
Please. Just put this man in jail now. Please.
Doyle Super said he works at Cortland's skating rink. I'll see if he's there now.
Skating rink, so he can hang around little boys.
What was Doyle's act with this kid?
Oh, he'd take his team to out-of-town swim meets, get Sam alone, slip something in his drink, knock him out and rape him.
Nice. Sick.
Is there anything on the canvas?
Next door neighbor said she heard a struggle and things breaking, and then she heard Sam yell, "Please don't," and stop.
All right, well, the DOA cell phone dump came in. There's calls to and from Warren Doyle, one from this morning.
Okay, thanks. Doyle's at work. Here's his DMV photo.
Jim, if you need somebody with a little more objectivity to talk to Doyle, you speak up, will you?
Not a problem.
Warren Doyle?
Hi. Can I help you?
Remember me?
Yeah. But I'm with a customer right now.
Would you like me to tell that customer how we know each other? Or should I just talk to your boss?
Would you excuse me for a minute? Mind if we talk somewhere else?
You talked to Sam Berglass this morning?
I've stayed away from him.
We're not here on a hunch.
Well, he might have called, but I didn't talk to him. I avoid his calls. So?
What's he want?
To meet with me, which I have no interest in.
Meet about what?
How about I have a question? What do you want?
Sam was thrown out of his apartment window this morning.
Unbelievable.
You know anything about it?
Of course not.
Where were you at 7:30 this morning?
Sam was a troubled guy. He was delusional.
Did I ask you for a mental evaluation?
I was at my regular coffee shop from 7 to 8 on Hudson, the roasting house or hut. At the corner table, okay?
All right. We'll check it out. Stay available.
Did he take his glasses off and rub his nose?
Twice.
That means he's lying. That's his tell.
Where are we on Warren Doyle's alibi?
Well, no answer at the coffee shop. We called 10 times. Hey, we should head down there.
All right, let's do it.
We've been checking the numbers on Sam's cell phone dumps, and he's got calls to a therapist we might want to talk to.
Also, he made a call 10 minutes before he died to a Victoria Purdy. She's got a record for drug possession and soliciting.
She's worth having a conversation with at this point.
Absolutely, but you should know that Sam, he was clean when I knew him.
Oh, maybe it was a drug deal gone sour.
Could be. Hank, let's check it out.
All right.
Yeah, you get her in.
Can I ask why you want to know about Sam Berglass?
His name came up in one of our cases. How well do you know him?
We go to the same laundromat.
You talked to him recently?
What kind of a case did his name come up in?
Victoria, are you avoiding the question?
No.
Because you showed up on his phone records as having talked to him. What about?
Don't let your little junkie mind look for any angles. Just answer the question.
I'm not a junkie anymore.
Yeah, what about Sam?
He doesn't use.
You guys didn't talk about drugs this morning or a deal?
No.
Then what?
Is Sam okay?
Sam was murdered, Victoria. But my guess is you already knew that.
Do you know anything about it?
What's got you so nervous?
What me and Sam talked about was private.
Yeah? Well, that was part of a homicide investigation. All right, you understand?
We were in the same therapy group for sex abuse survivors.
Okay.
He called me asking for my support in confronting the guy who molested him.
He give you the name of this guy?
Something Doyle.
How was he going to confront him?
He was going to get him to admit to the sex. Because the guy never had before.
Did he say where this was going to take place?
This morning. At Sam's apartment. So sorry for dancing around it, but I only confronted my own sexual abuse about a year ago, and it's not very easy for me to talk about.
Sure.
Can I leave?
Yeah. Jake, it's clear. All roads lead to Doyle.
The roasting room, where you have coffee every day, had a power outage this morning. They were shut down.
I had nothing to do with Sam's death.
Why did you lie about where you were?
Because I don't trust you, Detective. You seem to be on a crusade to find something on me that's not there.
Then pretend I'm not in the room.
Were you in Sam Burglass's apartment this morning?
Yes.
Why?
He demanded we talk.
And you just showed up.
If I didn't, he threatened to picket my work with a sign reading "A child molester works here."
What happened when you got there?
We had a conversation. I left.
What was the conversation about?
His so-called molestation. It was nonsense. I told him so and to please leave me alone. Then I left.
So when you denied molesting him, did he get agitated at all?
No.
He didn't attack you?
He was calm the whole time.
Did he ever threaten to attack you?
I don't know what scenario you're trying to create here, but there were no threats. No attacks. We talked. He finally admitted that he'd struggled with mental illness all his life and that this had nothing to do with me.
How do you explain his death?
I can't. He was alive when I left.
All right. So you show up at Sam Burglass's apartment. 10 minutes later, he is dead in the street, and you're telling me there is no connection between those two things?
Yes, I am.
He threatens to out you as a molester, and you just walk out the door?
I did nothing to Sam. I did not kill him.
Peanut butter's okay.
Hey, guys.
Hey, so?
Well, he denies everything but puts himself at the scene.
Let him cool off for an hour.
Well, we spoke to Sam's therapist, and he also knew that Sam was being threatened by Doyle.
And guess what that got us?
Yeah, he can't see that.
It's a search warrant for Doyle's apartment.
Okay, yeah.
Did he have visitors?
Sometimes, I guess.
Men? Women?
Kids? No, I never saw that. So what did this Doyle
If you
guy
think of
do?
anything at all, please don't hesitate to call. There's a teenage male watching from the hallway. Who's that?
Lives a couple of doors down.
Excuse me. Hi. What's your name?
Ethan?
Hi, Ethan. I'm Karen. How long have you lived in this building?
2 months.
You know the guy who lives over there?
Sort of.
Sort of like he says hi, you say hi back, that kind of thing?
Yeah.
He ever invite you in?
No, like I'd go in. What'd he do?
He might have taken some money.
How much?
Did you ever see him with any kids in there?
I don't know. I just lived down the hall. How much money did he take?
We don't know yet. But thanks a lot for talking to us.
Later.
Guys. Bloody shirt behind the washing machine.
This blood is AB positive. Are you AB positive? You know who is?
No.
Sam Burglass.
I have no idea where that shirt came from.
That's not the name of the skating rink you work at? And your name embroidered on top of it?
It's my shirt. I don't know how the blood got there.
Oh, so this shirt, his blood, it must be some kind of miracle.
I'm being set up.
How did that shirt get in your apartment?
Sam came over last week. He was buzzing at 4 a.m, so I let him come up.
So you let him in your apartment?
He was screaming outside. I didn't want to get thrown out of the building. He came in. First thing he did was ask for a drink of water. I went to get it for him. He must have planted it then.
Make a statement, Warren. Sam was going to expose your past. He was going to ruin your life. Plead your case.
I didn't kill him. He jumped. It was suicide. Now, when I got to his place, it was trashed. Sam came at me and threw me into a bookcase, and then he screamed, "Please stop." I pushed him off of me, and then very quietly he said to me, "You did this. You killed me." And then he ran for the window and he threw himself out.
Wow. It only took 4 versions to get to that story.
I know how it looks, and it's starting to feel like he did a very good job of setting me up, but Sam was obsessed with me. He was insane. I did nothing to warrant any of this.
You're under arrest for killing Sam Burglass.
I swear to you, I didn't do this. Please believe me.
We don't. Here's a collar.
Oh, well, who's taking him to central booking?
We will. I'll treat.
Feel good, huh, Jim?
Yeah.
See you at the Rackets.
All right, what's up?
I don't know. I don't think he was lying about the murder.
You're kidding me.
I mean, did he take his glasses off at all?
Jim, we're way past him taking off his glasses.
You're right. And we haven't found anything that supports the idea of suicide.
No, nothing.
Okay. All right, good. We're good.
All right.
You going home to change?
Why, you saying I look slouchy?
How would I know?
Right.
Congratulations, Walt.
Thanks for coming. I appreciate it.
Hey, guys. Hey, I want you to meet someone.
Hi. Hey, Tyson. How you doing, man?
Tom Selway, Marty Russo.
Marty,
Hey,
pleasure.
Karen, this is my wife, Christy.
Hi. I heard a lot about you.
Yeah, you too.
Good to meet you. This is Nick. This is Chrissy. Nick. This is Jim Dunbar, my partner.
Hi, Jim. Nick Dyson.
Nick.
Nick Dyson, I know that name. You run Vertigo, right?
Vertigo is mine, yeah. Actually, I have a card. If you guys ever want to come down, just call me and I'll make sure you're taken care of.
Thank you.
You guys should come down.
Okay.
We're going to go say hi to Walter.
Later. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So?
What?
What do you look like, huh? We have long hair, corkscrew hanging around his neck, red painted pinky.
Nick seems very nice.
Oh, you're right. I really like your earrings.
Thank you.
Where'd you get them?
I got them at a trunk show.
You know, I've heard about those, but I never know when they are or where to go.
Well, you know what? Next time I hear about one, I'll take you along as my guest.
Oh, good.
You know what? Karen seems to hold you in high regard.
I feel the same about her.
You know, I could tell she seemed a little nervous in us meeting tonight.
Really?
Yeah.
I bet you she's watching us right now.
Yep, she is. Wave.
Why don't you pretend you're trying to take my wallet? I'll take a swing at you. We'll move some furniture around, see what she does.
I'm sure she'd have a heart attack and then she'd kill me, but thanks. I gotta tell you, seeing her a little nervous kind of got me a little nervous too.
Why, you got a warrant out?
No, of course not.
Then we're okay.
Okay. Good.
Jimmy. There he is. How you doing, kid?
Hey, Walter. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Hey, Nick, could you excuse us a minute? I'm just going to have a drink with my buddy.
No problem.
All right.
So, how's the lady?
She's good. So you're a free man, Walter. What do you have lined up first, huh? Fishing trip?
Yeah, me and some of the other dinosaurs are hitting the spot outside of Ketchikan and home, sort some stuff out. Maybe look around for some part-time security. We'll see.
It's not the first time you've answered that question tonight, is it?
I don't mind. How's the job treating you?
You know. Hey, remember Sam Burglass?
Sam Burglass, sure.
Came up DOA this morning. Went out a window.
You working it?
Yeah.
And?
We collared Warren Doyle.
All right. I get it. If you had nailed him 2 years ago, Sam wouldn't be dead.
Well, that's the truth.
It wasn't your fault that case fell apart. There wasn't enough there.
Yeah, I know.
And it sure as hell wasn't you who threw Sam out that window. It's a shame the kid had to die. But if it puts that dirtbag Doyle away, then the world's a better place. Am I right?
You're absolutely right.
Hey, Mike. Morning, Jim.
Hey.
Did you have a good time last night?
Yeah, I did. It was nice to talk to Walter. I don't get a chance to do that enough.
Yeah. The wife was nice. Beautiful.
Yeah, she is. She liked you, too. She said so on the ride home.
Yeah? What'd you think of Nick?
Does he always smell like that? It's not bad.
I'm asking a question. You gotta give me static?
He seemed like a good guy.
Yeah?
Yeah. I approve.
I don't need your approval.
Listen, what I said yesterday about making sure that Sam wasn't a suicide, I think we should follow through on that.
Why? Jim, Doyle was lying. That was like the 8th version of his story. He lied about being in the apartment. We got the bloody shirt.
I understand, but I just keep thinking back to when that molestation case fell apart, and Sam, he just kept saying that one way or the other, Doyle was going to pay.
Yeah, but wasn't that just to make himself feel better?
I don't know. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. What can it hurt?
All right.
It's a safe bet everyone in our survivor group contemplated suicide at one time or another.
But did you ever hear that from Sam?
No. In fact, about 2 months ago, he really brightened up.
Did you ask him about it?
He said he was feeling more positive about his life.
So the opposite of suicide.
Yeah, exactly. He bought new clothes, he went out more, he completely spiffed up his place.
How?
No, painted, moved stuff around. He gave the place like 1,000% more light.
When did he do that?
Last month, maybe 3 weeks ago.
When you say he gave the place more light, how?
Well, he had these dingy screens and all these old shutters that were always closed. He took it all down.
Take me to the window he went out of.
All right. Watch your step.
Is there a blind on this window?
Venetian blind.
You pulled up? Or did you go right through it?
No, it's pulled up. Actually, blinds on both windows are pulled up.
It's warped here.
Yeah.
It feels like the warping's in the shape of a circle, am I right?
Dead on the money.
Like there was a planter here that overflowed and warped the hardwood floor.
There's a plant in the corner. Base of the planter is exactly the same size.
So he moves the plant from in front of the window. The blind's pulled up. He took off those shutters recently. You can tell the molding hasn't been replaced where the hinges were.
Indentations on the floor. Looks like the desk was in front of the window at one point.
He was clearing himself a path.
Or maybe he was just moving the furniture.
Karen.
Yeah, I know.
We need to search this place from top to bottom.
Yeah.
Let your dog chew on this?
Sorry, it came out of the trash.
What kind of investigation is this?
Think you can tell us what that claim check's for?
Yeah. Says the guy wanted his name embroidered on his work shirt.
What was the name he wanted on it?
Warren.
You found that stuck to the bottom of Sam's kitchen trash can. It's a claim check for a shop that does embroidery.
He had Warren embroidered on a Cortland skating rink shirt.
Same as Doyle wears.
Where did he get the shirt?
They sell them online.
Damn, this guy's gonna walk?
Oh, wait. What does this really prove, though? I mean, he bought a shirt?
Yeah, he bought a shirt, he had it embroidered with Doyle's name, put his own blood all over it, and then planted it in Doyle's apartment.
Jim, you gotta ask, though, if Sam was willing to die himself, I mean, why didn't he just kill this guy?
Because he didn't want to kill Doyle. He wanted to punish him. The way he'd been punished. He planned this out perfectly. Guys, you should know, this embroidery place, they have no record of this transaction outside of what's in this room. So, if this receipt were to go away or get lost, Doyle goes away for murder.
Doyle a bad guy?
He is a bad guy.
Yeah, because all you got are allegations that he molested Sam. We don't have evidence.
I got a kid. Is he still doing this?
What do you think? He works at a skating rink. He surrounds himself with young, vulnerable boys. He's always done that. He knows how to pick them.
He's still just an alleged child molester.
He is guilty. He got away with this before, and he's gonna get away with it again.
Suppose this receipt did get lost. You gonna be able to sleep at night?
Honestly, I wish I never would have found it.
I'll put it to the DA, let him make the final call, but it's pretty close to irrefutable.
I've turned it over in my mind 50 times. I think it is too.
Well, then he'll avoid the arrest. It's good police work. It's a tough break.
Yep.
It would make sense that you would have some strong feelings about this, Jim. Now, this isn't a situation where you would go harassing the guy, would you?
No.
Because he just spent a night in jail for a crime he didn't commit. If he had provocation and went after you for harassment, he would have a case which would argue for you keeping your distance.
I understand.
Now, that said, I assume that 2 years ago you pursued the idea that Warren Doyle molested other kids.
Yeah, it went dry.
How come?
Because nobody would testify.
Still, I've never known a molester to just quit. Right?
Hi, Ethan.
Hi. Remember us?
Yeah, what's up?
Would you mind if we come inside and talk for a minute?
I can't. My parents don't want me letting anyone in.
That's all right. We can talk out here. 5 minutes.
Whatever.
You know, I need to make a phone call. I'll be right back.
Didn't know you could be a cop if you're blind.
Well, I'm the only one, so I must be doing something right, huh?
I guess. So, what's this about?
It's about Warren Doyle again. He didn't take any money like we said. He's been sexually inappropriate with a boy about your age.
Is he home?
Nope, he's at work. And, being that you live so close to him, you probably know him better than a lot of other people. And maybe you've seen him hanging around young guys.
No.
Maybe you heard something through his door?
No.
You know, he used to be a swimming coach. Did he ever talk to you about that?
I didn't really talk to him.
And he never offered you, like, a beer or something?
Nuh-uh.
He never invited you in?
You already asked that, and I said no.
I already asked you that, huh?
Look, I've got baseball practice, so I gotta go now.
Hey, listen, I don't want to get you upset. But you should know this guy's a bad guy. And if he did do something, even just offer you a beer, you should tell me about that, so I can help you out.
I don't need your help. I got baseball practice. Can I go now?
Yeah, sure. Thanks for talking to me.
Jim, Karen, right away.
There's a guy in there with him.
Brass?
Civilian.
Jim Dunbar, Karen Betancourt, Dan Archer, Warren Doyle's neighbor.
You the guy who just talked to my son Ethan?
We did, briefly.
Well, what the hell did you say to him? He called me heaving in tears. His mother had to come home from work to be with him.
If I upset your son, I'm very sorry.
What are you thinking, talking to a 13-year-old kid alone? Is that even legal? A cop can't do that.
Well, we always try to have a parent in the room.
Yeah, well, you didn't try hard enough, did you?
Again, if I upset Ethan, it was unintentional.
Well, from what he told me, it sounded pretty damned intentional.
Do you understand what it is we're investigating here?
That is not the point.
This guy lives 2 doors from you. If anything, we're trying to protect your son.
And, sir, I've interviewed a lot of kids, and I believe your son's holding something back.
Yeah, well, maybe he was nervous. Did you ever think of that? I mean, he doesn't talk to the cops every day, for God's sake. Now, Ethan is a smart kid. He would not have gone into that guy's apartment. He didn't go into that apartment.
So you know for certain that he has no contact with Warren Doyle?
Wait. This is not about questioning me. This is about my son. You had no right to go near him, and if you do it again, you will hear from my attorney.
Please just ask yourself whether your son's behavior has changed at all since he's moved into that building. At school, have his grades dropped off at all? Has he become less communicative?
Get out of my way.
Because this all stems from a previous molestation victim of Warren Doyle's, who did not get help, and who threw himself out a 7-story window yesterday morning. 10 years from now, you don't want your son to be that guy.
You leave my son alone. Final warning.
That road is cut off now. Rethink your direction.
Okay.
Over here, big man.
Hey, I thought you were off to catch a can.
Tomorrow. You follow me?
Yeah.
You enjoyed the party?
Yeah, it was great.
Your wife gets lovelier every time I see her. She is a real sweetheart.
Yeah, she is.
Chair here. A friend of mine at DA's office dropped a dime. Said the murder charges on Doyle evaporated.
Yep. It's not good.
I heard there was some new evidence. From where?
I went looking for it. Let me ask you, what would you have done? Would you let it go, knowing the guy was a suicide?
I wouldn't have worked too hard to prove that. No, and that's why the guy's got a lawyer. You think too much, Jimmy. You know that.
Yeah.
There's something else I wanted to talk to you about. It's not going to make your day any better.
What is it?
You know my friend at the FBI, Mike Francis?
Yeah, sure. He was there last night.
Yeah, he was, and he recognized your partner's boyfriend.
Recognized him how?
They're looking at him. They got 2 of his nightclubs wired. He might be washing money.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he's connected. Also, his name isn't Nick Dyson. It's Nick Forsick. He's got priors in Chicago, car theft, ATM robbery. Got him some time.
How long?
He did a year. I know Karen for a while. She's a good kid, good cop. So I don't know whether you want to talk to her or maybe have a sit down with this Nick yourself, or I could call her for lunch.
No. No, I'll take care of this.
Okay, no problem. Don't think so much, Jimmy. Ease up on yourself.
Yeah, so just for laughs, we rode through Doyle's neighborhood, checked in with the high school, the local ice cream shop across the street, and no one saw Doyle hanging around.
Any other teenage boys in this guy's building?
I don't think we can hit that well again.
Super said there weren't any anyway. Hey, what did Walter want?
Oh, just to cheer me up.
Looks like that was a rousing success.
I'm okay.
I just got a call from the district attorney's office. Warren Doyle was let go?
Mrs. Burglass.
Yes, he was.
You don't think that warrants a phone call?
I was hoping that it would just be temporary. Why don't you come sit down, Jill?
Well, is it temporary or not?
Doyle is not going to be charged with Sam's murder. We found evidence that Sam took his own life.
You said there was a fight. You said the apartment was torn up.
It was. It was staged.
Was it? Or did you just lack evidence again?
Nobody wanted Doyle put away more than me.
You're wrong. I wanted him put away more. So did Sam.
Of course.
But here we are again. There's no justice for Sam.
I feel terrible about this.
If that were true, Warren Doyle would be in jail because no matter how Sam died, it was Doyle that killed him.
I'm sorry, Jill.
You said that the last time. Shame on you.
It was rough.
She's absolutely right.
Excuse me. Detective Dunbar. Stan Archer. I have my son here with me.
What did you put in that beer you gave Ethan Archer?
You know I'm going to get fired because of this harassment. And I'm going to sue you and the police department.
He said you gave him an open bottle of beer. It tasted a little off, and then he started feeling really tired.
This is the kid who lives down the hall who I barely said hello to?
He said you were friends. He said you showed him all your scrapbooks and your trophies, and you talked sports. And then once he trusted you, you drugged him so much he couldn't fight you off or run away. Then you raped him, sodomized him.
He's pressing charges against you.
This is sick. You're sick.
I'm trying to help you here, Warren. Let you decide your own fate. But you better start cooperating with us.
Now, you put Ethan Archer through enough suffering. We don't want to have to force him to testify, so we're going to need a statement.
You're not going to get one.
This is not 2 years ago, Warren. This time, this is not going to fall away.
I got nothing to say.
I never thought I'd say this, but for the first time, I'm actually glad I lost my sight. Because when I beat you till your kidneys bleed, who's going to buy you got attacked by a blind guy?
I came in here without a scratch. 20 people saw me.
No. You jumped my partner. You tried to get over on me, and we had to defend ourselves.
I think I'm going to leave.
What are you doing? I'm getting you situated.
Are you just going to let this happen?
Yeah. What happened with Ethan Archer?
It was consensual.
Glasses.
Wait, don't hit me. It happened. Like he said.
What about Sam?
I have a sickness. I'm sick.
How many others have you done this to?
There's a kid who plays basketball in the park. His name is David Hernandez.
Your statement.
Yeah, well, I'm also having a video team come down here. I want this guy on tape in his own words.
I'd be happy to stick around for that.
Good. And tomorrow we get to work finding those other victims.
You got it, boss.
You got a hell of a left hook.
Thanks, Marty.
Hey, you got this video thing handled? Because, I'm gonna go meet Nick.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Have fun.
Night.
Thanks for watching ABC Tonight.